How do you build a peaceful cabin for healing in The Sims 4? Well, sit back and let me show you. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. You're watching Just a Mom That Sims. I'm KT, and I'm here today for a Sims 4 speed build. This is for one of my Sims 4 stories. So if you like to have fun and you like a good story, please consider liking, subscribing, following, commenting. Just do all the things. So today I'm here. I'm going to talk about this build. I'm building in Granite Falls. I am using 3 packs. That is Outdoor Retreat, Horse Ranch, and Cottage Living. So those are the 3 packs I'm sticking to. I will place a couple of things that are going to be base game in here as well. And the furniture you saw me place in here is a holding. We're going to go through the build pretty fast, and then we'll go through decorating, which will take longer because this is a pretty simple build. It's going to be 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. Normally when I'm gearing a story, I talk more about the story, but today I'm going to try to stick more to the build. I am building this for my new single father series that you all voted for recently as my next Let's Play story. And this is going to be a place for healing and retreat. And I will say that, so keeping that in mind, I am placing it in this lot that has a river running right behind it. You can go fishing. I'm also going to show my landscaping, and that's unusual for me as well. But I was looking at a metal roof, but the more I look at this metal roof, I think that I'm going to have to do the thatch roof, or that's what I call it, or maybe even this one. And so that's going to be it. I'm going to keep really dark colors on the outside. And it's more about the mood of the characters that will be using this cabin first. Also, this cabin is uploaded to the gallery already. Just search my user EAID, Just a Mom That Sims, and you will see it here. There's no CC involved, so feel free to download. When you download, it's going to have a couple of things that I didn't get to put in the build. But anyway, I'm doing this kitchen, and I think I am going to put some tile flooring in the kitchen because it would be wet. You don't want those liquids going into hardwoods. This horse ranch door is beautiful on this cottage, and I'm not going to use auto room placement because I think I want some different windows at different points on this cabin. And I think this Hemfer on Bagley window or country living window is perfect. The top even matches the roof. And then I'm going to go and put some of these windows around the cabin, but in the bedroom that I consider the master bedroom back here, I'm going to put 2 floor to ceiling windows. Now, the 2 bedrooms are exactly the same size, so the only differentiating factor is that big floor to ceiling windows, but you still have a picture window on the other bedroom. This is just me seeing what is in the game because I tend to build and use the same things. Also, please forgive me, I do not edit my voiceovers when I do speed builds or cast builds. So any stumbling that I do and my slow US Southern drawl, please forgive it or love it. Both would be great. And so anyway, I'm just going around trying to make sure that I have the house perfect. And then I actually shifted the cabin over because this extra add-on is going to be a patio. And I'm actually using a floor plan from houseplans.com. I use their plans all the time. Now, the outside is not a cabin at all. I just really like the layout of the floor plan. So the cabin is all me, but this is going to be the living room up front. It's going to be connected to the kitchen. I think I'm going to do an island kitchen style so that you have a couple seats at the table if it's storming really bad. However, the patio is covered. I'm going to make sure I extend that roof out. You can see I put a couple of little column posts on the side to support that roof, and we're going to have a barbecue grill out there. We're going to have a full table and chairs and even some lounge chairs out there as well. Now, I did put a TV stand here to put the radio on, but I'm actually going to use this coffee table, and I'm going to put a radio. We won't have a TV in here. And then I'm going to stack these 2 rugs because I think it works here. And then I'm going to look around. I think this is pretty much it for the living room. I do need to put some paintings on the wall, but I'll save that towards the end of the video because for me it's more about not forgetting to put something there that needs to be there. So then I'm also going to come and start on the kitchen. This is going to be a combination of the country living pack and the horse ranch counters. And then I think I'm going to put a curved counter right here on the corner. They don't line up perfectly, but from this angle you can't tell a lot. And then when you see me place random items, it's because as I'm searching for one thing, I come across something else that would look good in the bill, so I'll randomly place it and then come back. Now I started to use horse ranch pack chairs outside, but decided to use the outdoor retreat chairs. I like that it looks like they're handmade. I'm gonna put a trash can because I always forget that, and I put one outside. Then I just need some clutter for the kitchen. Between these three packs, you can see there's not a lot of that specific type of clutter, but I will come back later and add some base game things. I'm trying not to use that much from the base game except for like the doors. However, I am going to have to use certain things, but I'll try to put them in last. So you can see that two chairs fit here. The one on the curb counter doesn't fit without intersecting the wall. I am going to put this up over the window. That is an open window, actually. That comes from the Country Living Pack, and the shutters open all the way up. So I think it's like a good way to get fresh air out here in Granite Falls. You got the river behind you, so you should get a little breeze sometimes, usually if you're planted by water, you do. Now, as far as the bathroom, I am going to try to use the horse ranch pack. And as I place the toilet, I realize now that I'm going to have a tub with a separate shower. And then the toilet can go at an angle. And then I will put a sink from horse ranch pack as well. I really struggle on the color scheme in the bathroom, which is weird to say, I guess. But I struggle with it because all the wood from the cabin itself is dark. And I think I'm going to go with white. I put this runner down. It's just basic and plain from the base game, and it actually fits well in that hall. I have to find something else to go in that hallway, but now I'm thinking I'm going to put just a couple of cabinets up on top just to show that we have dishes available. And this bed is really too fancy for what I want to do with the cabin. The thing about this cabin is, yeah, you're out and you're in the wilderness, but you have a level of comfort, but not a crazy level. But you want to be comfortable because as far as my storytelling goes, the first save file you will see me play this in will be my single father save file. I don't even want to reveal the name right now, but they're going to come here for a retreat. It's no secret that he's a single dad. He's going to lose his wife. I'm not going to tell you how, but he needs to bring his daughter here for a healing and to regroup because it's one of those things where you don't want to be in the same house. You don't want to live maybe even in the same town. So you need to take a step back and plan before you make your next move. So my sim, his name is going to be Sebastian. He's going to come here with his daughter to try to start healing, to start working through grief, and to make some big life decisions about life changes. So I want to equip them with what they need. And that's why I didn't put a TV, because I want them to spend that time together. Sebastian had a high powered job as well, so he's probably looking at changing that because it was real time consuming, time demanding, I should say. Now, this little room next to the bathroom, I had put a washer and dryer in there to hold a spot, but I didn't want to use laundry day pack in the upload because I only want 3 packs used. But I am putting this little basket. That basket with the pillows and blankets is from the Country Living Pack, I believe. And then I've got where you have like the broom and mop and utility bucket is what I call it. So it's like a clutter closet. I'm also going to put a toy chest in there too because a child is going to be here. And if you download the cabin and it's a family getaway, you may have children coming too. So I want to put a toy chest so they have something to do. I know automatically I'm going to put sleeping bags outside because I just got outdoor retreat a few weeks ago and saw how beautiful the stars were from outside. So you want to sleep under the stars some nights without leaving your cabin. And you got the fire pit back here. Now I'm going to get into the landscaping portion of it all. And I put the one tree in, but it's so many trees around that I'm even struggling to keep them from intersecting into my recording. Like now, I'm gonna put a mud trail leading up because in my mind, you probably have rainy seasons here, and it probably has well-worn paths up to this front door. Now, every other tree was big, so I'm gonna use this fauna and flora from the pack bushes and plants, honey. So yeah, so I'm gonna put like just scatter it out. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not great at landscaping because it's so related to decorations. It's the same thing like inside of the house. I'm not a decorator, and that's KT in real life, honey. I'm not a decorator, so I do my best. And I did put a cooler out front, and there's their toy chest, so you can sit on the cooler and get a snack, and you can paint because I think that's gonna be important. So let's get into our walkthrough, and I'm just gonna pan around the cabin so you can see the complete picture. This patio came out really nicely, and I'm gonna say so myself. I really like it, and I'm liking the whole aesthetic of it. The Hemford Bagley stuff flowed perfectly. So as you get ready to walk in, I'm gonna zoom in and out. So now you can see the entire living room. What I like best about building in The Sims 4 is that there are packs that perfectly complement each other. So you just have to pick them out and identify which ones those are. Another pack that goes well together is Horse Ranch and the Island Living. So you can see our counters in here. You see we got pots and pans on the walls because it's a fully equipped cabin. So you really have everything you need. You see the picnic basket because I'm thinking that my Sim and his daughter will go on picnics. Like this is going to be a sad trip, but I want them to be able to bond on a new level. So you can see that logic table. I like that handmade looking table. You saw the utility room, and now this is our bathroom. Hey, it'll be toilet paper and soap pumps when you go and download it. It's in there. I just did my walkthrough before. Look at the view outside of the front yard window. This is what I consider the master bedroom, and you can see it's pretty simple. I would probably come back and put some things on that mirror. We got the plant in the corner, and then if you come look at the view from outside, it's beautiful. We're gonna go next door to the second bedroom. There will be things on the counters and things you could put there. Out back, you can see our fire pit because we want to roast some food. You can see we got a horseshoe toss. And then if we come over, you pass the barbecue grill from Horse Ranch Living. Our table has everything you need on it. You've got silverware and cutlery and everything. These are our lounging chairs as we come to the front yard. So I'm going to come on out front and we're going to pan around the world. That's like how I like to end my builds. But I really hope you enjoyed this build. I hope you tune in for my single father series. And until next time, remember, keep simming, be happy, and always have a blessed day. Bye bye.